Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for the 12th of March for Tuesday. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news that came out after hours. We still had some earnings come out after hours, not too many names, a few names. ZFGN was halted, news pending. ZFGN suspends IND filing plans, so that stock moving down in the after hours on ZFGN after it came out of the halt. CASY, CASY. This stock reported earnings after the bell. Earnings per share beat, revenue miss. MG earnings per share miss, revenue beat. For MG, no action there in either one of those. Coop came out with earnings, COUP, over there in the software infrastructure space. This stock ticking up a little bit in the after hours. This stock, Coop, earnings per share beat by 5 cents, revenue beat. SFix came out with earnings after the bell. Stitch Fix, that stock is moving strong in after hours. Shorts leaning the wrong way on this one. Earnings per share and revenue beat for that one. CBay announces closing of public offering for CBay ADT. That stock moving down in the after hours. Security and protection services. If somebody tries to break into your house, usually the alarm goes off. That's ADT. Federal Express announces appointment of a new CEO for FedEx. Let's check out FedEx in the transport space. Not much reaction in the after hours. Guess they expected that. We'll go ahead and continue to scroll down. Stamp, STMP announced a share repurchase program here. STMP, that stock ticking up a little bit in the after hours tonight. RNG price target raised at Guggenheim to 125 on that. AVYA initiated a buy at Guggenheim. Let's take a look at RNG. Had a good day today, but not much reaction to that upgrade. AVYA initiated with the buy. That one is moving up a little bit in after hours. ALQA had some news come out. A filing looks like their deal was approved. So ALQA popping up here in the after hours, got up to over 370, pulling back a little bit on ALQA. Looks like their deal was approved. Tesla VP of Worldwide Financial Planning and Analysis leaves. So that coming from The Information, which is a news source. So this news coming from the trade exchange. That's some of your news in after hours this evening. A couple of stock stories that came out this morning. Boeing, there was a crash. One of their 737s crashed. So that stock sold off, gap down this morning. It did bounce back. They got it as low as 370, 365 area, bounced it all the way back up to 399. The other story that was kind of standout was NVIDIA. They're buying a MLNX. So NVIDIA was down at the open, right, acquiring another company, but then recovered nicely and continued to push up. So those were two of the bigger stories. MLNX, that stock gapping up this morning. So that's the company that was purchased by NVIDIA today. Today in the service at Zozo Stockwatch, we did a pre-market trade. TNXP had some news this morning. We were watching it. We took it up over this $3 area in the pre-market, and we got a nice pop on TNXP. So we were taking some off before the market opened up, but a nice early morning, early bird trade. TNXP, watch it over 3. We do make the announcements in the room and over the microphone. Then when the market opened up, we were looking to some of the bigger names. We got Roku today over 72.50. Square gave a decent trade over 75.50. Apple gave a really nice trade over 176.50 for Apple today. Here's Apple at the open getting up over this 176.50 spot and just cruised along all day on Apple. Another one that we alerted was Facebook. That gave us a $1 gainer on Facebook, as that one, Facebook over 172.50, pushed all the way up to about 174 on FB Facebook. The market was popping this morning, so we took full advantage of that. Let's see what other trades. We had some smaller losses in ALQA today, a dime here. So the smaller ones didn't want to go this morning. We tried a few. We took small losses in those, nothing major. We traded Tesla for a $1 gainer today, so that was nice. Let's see, what else did we trade in the service today? BPTH, we called it over the microphone on the break of 29.55. It popped up to 30.55. LST means a low share trade, so we threw 100 shares, 150 shares at it, got some money out of that on BPTH. Let's see, we traded BTE also during the lunchtime hour here on BTE. So that one gave us a decent trade. BTE, the entry was over 16.55. The stop was 16.35. The stock popped up to $17.11. So this is where we caught it, right in here for a nice move up on that name. And we also traded DCAR later in the afternoon. DCAR, we took this one over $4.55. So right here we took it. It popped up to about 492, 490. So not a big trade, but about 30, 40 cents in DCAR. A lot of green on the screens this market day. Google up almost 3% as the market. The S&P 500 was up 40. Dow Jones was up 20. I'm sorry, 200 on the Dow Jones, and that's with Boeing being down today. Boeing accounted for about a 1% move. So the market, if Boeing wasn't down today, probably would have been up over 300 points or so. So the Dow Jones was up plus 200, and the Nasdaq was plus 150 points on the Nas. Nice participation across all sectors today. And then the market starts off the week strong. So as you can see from the FinViz heat map here, we had Boeing down over 5%. Lilly pulled back a little bit today. Other than that, everything pretty much green across the board. Amazon up 3%, Google, Facebook, Apple up over 3% on the some sectors that were up. The solars were up today over 3.5%. The oil services sector was up almost 3% on the day. The steel sector got some buying today, up 2.5% on the day. Go ahead and show you. Let's see. We had some unusual call activity. This courtesy of the trade exchange. Unusual call activity. FXI, CHK. TWLO had call activity, PDD, a China name, call activity in that name. Alcoa had call activity. US Steel call activity came into this name, and Z had leap call activity today. That courtesy of the trade exchange. On the put side, NEO put activity on this name. NEO was down almost 6%, over 6% today on NEO. MGM had put activity and unusual put activity in QEP. So that unusual options activity courtesy of the trade exchange. Mealy, MELI had a real big day today, up 7%. NVIDIA up almost 7% on the day. WDC up a little under 5%. AMD having a strong day today, up 4%. Some of the top stocks that I watch to the downside, we had HOV down 9% on the day. And then we also had NEO. That was down 6.66% for NEO, NIO. So NEO moving further down. I'm going to be watching this one to see if they want to turn it back up. By the way, on the video last night, Sunday's video in Stocks to Watch, we talked about CVS, how this candle had formed, and then we got a continuation move up. We also talked about WBA, and that kind of did the same thing. So some of the folks in my service played CVS CVS for the reversal, and WBA, they got a reversal trade in that. I'll show you on the 5-minute chart for CVS. So CVS got back above VWAP here and then made a nice continuation reversal move on CVS. WBA, not as dramatic of a move, but that one kind of reversed back up over VWAP here and moved up for the day. So, when you see stocks like this, keep an eye on them on lower time frames, and you can get nice reversal plays on them. So WBA and CVS from the video last night worked out real well. So for the stocks to watch list for tomorrow, we'll kick it off with AGRX. That stock popping up this morning, today, 3.3 million shares in AGRX. So this one will be on watch. Nice closing candle here. Underneath that $1.50 area, maybe pops up and fills this gap. Not saying in one day, but keep AGRX on watch for tomorrow. ALQA had a nice pop up here today. They pulled it back, an inside day today. They popped it up, pulled it back. So we'll see if there's anything else in the tank here on ALQA. 500,000 shares traded there. AMD will be on watch tomorrow. See if we can get a continuation move and get up over that 10 SMA on this name. So 2312 is the 10 SMA. Closed it at 2296. Let's check it in after hours. We're at 2306 in after hours. ARQL, this stock was holding up today. We pulled back to about the 5 EMA. We got up to about that $5 area. So this name will be on watch tomorrow. 1.6 million shares. The high today on ARQL was $5.15. So if it can clear those highs, might make a move. Let's see. BIOC. This one kind of coming up a flat pan bottom here, starting to get some volume, 2.4 million shares, starting to turn the corner here on BIOC, so that'll be on watch. BPTH is always on watch now. We got a nice quick trade in this today, so we'll be watching it tomorrow also. Is a bit spready. You have to play it with smaller share size, but it'll be on watch. CLSN was hitting my scanners today a lot. Big expanding volume in CLSN biotech name. So this one will be on watch for tomorrow. DCAR, we got a small trade out of this one today. Has that $5 area that stalled it out today. Big expanding volume, 4.2 million shares. So that'll be on watch. The shippers will be on watch. They were popping in the after hours. GLBS moving up in the after hours again. So I'll be watching DCIX tomorrow. GLBS is another name I'll be watching. PXS is another shipper. And some other shippers that you could be watching is ESEA, SHIP, SBLK, just to rattle off a few at you there. NM is another shipper that had a nice move today. NAT, North America tanker here, might want to perk up tomorrow. And of course, Dry Ship. That one's been pretty quiet, but those are some ideas for shippers. I notice when the shippers move, OPTT can sometimes move. Notice the expanding volume. Now, this is a name under 50 cents, but I believe this is supposed to trade tomorrow. Reverse split, 1 for 20 tomorrow on OPTT. So this should be trading reverse split if I have my dates right tomorrow. So keep an eye on OPTT. Some other names I'll be watching tomorrow. HYRE. It's in that car space there. So it's been trying to get up over this $6 area for a few days. Today it was hitting the scanners quite a bit. So it was popping up. I don't like this candle. It did pull too far back from that $6 area, but I'll have it on watch. Maybe back burner type of stock. INFN trying to get up over the 10 SMA here. 10 SMA for this name is 502, so we'll have that one on watch. INFN, JMU. If the China names get going, we'll keep JMU on watch. JRJC is another China name. That one popped up today. Would like to see some more volume come into it, but this one popped up, has that $1.80 area up ahead on JRJC. Mankind daily chart shaping up here has that $2 area up ahead. It's been basing volume today, 4 million shares. So I'll have my eye on that one. NEO, maybe a possible reversal play there in NEO. PTE will be on watch, although, this candle I wasn't in love with today. We did get a trade out of it today on PTE, so I'll have it on watch. The cannabis space had a nice day today. 1.5 million shares, closed pretty strong on PYX here. The high today on this name was 27.49, so that puts us up near that 27.50 area. Closed at 27.11. So PYX in the cannabis space, kind of a cup, a little bit of a handle. So I'll be watching that one. Now this one can have spreads in it, so low share trader. SEEL, this one perking back up here today. Made a pop here in after hours. SEEL. We'll see if more volume wants to come into that one. Snap has been consolidating underneath this 10 spot. So keep an eye on Snap, 21 million shares. If it can break out over, I guess, that 10.05, 10.10 area, maybe even 10.03. So keep an eye on that. Let's see, TNXP will be back on watch tomorrow, although it didn't have such a great day after the pre-market, but we'll see what they want to do with this one tomorrow. YTRA was popping up. We did not get a trade in this one, but expanding volume. YTRA was halted a few times today, so we'll keep an eye on it. Zyop is looking better, has that 325 area up ahead. And then lastly, ZSAN, ZSAN. This one was popping up, trying to get up and hold above this 550 area for ZSAN. All right, so this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. If you are curious in my service, we run a professional chat room service, a good community of traders. Here's my website. It's located in the description box down below this video. Click on the Join Me tab for you new folks to my service for $30 for 30 days, $1 per day. You can join. Use coupon code 30 for 30 to come try us out. And if you're just a swing trader, you could try my service for 20 bucks. $9 off. Swing is the coupon code there. Get you access to our private feed. And then the semi-annual membership for swing trading is $99. All right, so less than like $17 a month for the swing trade service. And here's your link here for that. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Have a very nice evening, and we'll be back at it with another video tomorrow night.